Welcome back to Real Talk Podcast, episode 173. I'm your host, Nathan, and I'm joined by the man himself, Matthew Neves, to my left.
Thank you, thank you.
Today, we're going to be doing another tier list, and we're going to be ranking directors.
Yep,
Could be some hot takes in here.
I think so.
We got a good roster of directors to
You got
to
too
rank
many
here.
good directors, Nathan. Too many good directors.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones because I think it's like interesting to see how we're going to rank the good ones amongst each other.
That is true. That is true. We're gonna go all out war. We got 18 directors, so we're gonna go right fucking into it.
Yeah.
First one on our list is Greta Gerwig. Probably most known for Barbie, but she did work on movies like Lady Bird and Little Women. Pretty fucking good films as well.
Yeah, very, critically acclaimed. I feel like she doesn't have a huge filmography, but has a great one so far.
I mean, she's the first woman to direct a film that grossed over $1 billion. With Barbie.
Yeah, wow. That's
A fucking accomplishment at that. So I gotta give her credit there. I'd probably put her either A or B tier. What do you think, Nathan?
like here's the tricky part, right? Like we
this
have
is first director.
like we have, veteran directors on this list.
Oh, I know.
That have 10 classics sometimes.
Yes.
And then we have younger directors
Yep.
on this list, like Greta Gerwig, like Robert Eggers,
Yeah.
who don't have that many films, but they've all been good.
They're all
so
pretty
far.
good fucking movies.
So it's like, how do you rank those amongst each other? It's tricky. I think Greta Gerwig so far deserves A tier.
A tier. I fully agree. That's the thing too, guys, is that some of these directors, a lot older, they have more films on their belt, but
Yeah,
some of them have more stinkers than hits.
facts.
So, James Cameron, you know what? I like Avatar. I know a lot of people don't. Terminator 2 is fucking awesome. Probably his best film.
That's his best film.
Probably in this list, I would say, the best director who knows visual effects. I would say.
There's no doubt about it. Even though I don't like Avatar that much at all.
Right.
I
Or
love,
even the sequel you weren't a fan of either.
no, it's just
Yeah,
not. Like,
that's fair.
I understand, the importance of it for film and how he's moving that forward, and I think that means a lot,
Yeah.
especially to this list. I think you got to give him credit for it.
I do agree with the spectacle, though. He does an amazing job. One of few directors that does it the best. To me, the ultimate best when it comes to spectacle, Hollywood, and all that is Spielberg.
Yeah.
He's definitely under Spielberg, in my opinion.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. Because of that, I'm looking at A for him.
Yeah, I'm looking at A as well.
I'm giving him an A, but here's the thing, too. I might put him above Greta
Yeah.
because of Terminator, because of the roster of filmography that he has. I've never seen a bad James Cameron film.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. It's never bad, and I think what he's doing to progress film, whether you like it or not,
Yeah.
with visual effects, is something to note, and I think he deserves the credit for it. So
He's
A.
giving he has the time for it too. 40 years he's been directing. Nolan. Christopher Nolan, man. This is
I recently saw that you gave Interstellar 3 stars. I don't want to harp on it too much because I know we got a long list.
Oh,
here.
that's my hot take. Yeah. It's
You don't like Interstellar that much, huh?
No, Tenet either. I'm not a fan of Tenet or Interstellar. I just didn't feel as much emotion when I last saw it. Oppenheimer, Dark Knight, Memento, Inception, those are the fucking ones that make me put him in S.
He's S.
He's S. No, I'm saying S.
He's
I'm,
S,
I'm not
yeah.
saying he isn't S. What I'm saying is I have Nolan hot takes.
Right.
I'd rather watch Insomnia versus Interstellar. That's my hottest take, probably.
It's a hot take, yeah.
But yeah, Nolan S tier, fully agree. I'm fucking Scorsese, man. You're throwing all the S tiers at me, man. You're throwing all the S tiers, and obviously he's better than Nolan.
Yeah,
He is better than Nolan.
I don't know if there's going to be anyone in front of him.
The thing about Scorsese that I love, though, is that his first ever film was not Mean Streets. It was a lower budget film starring David Carradine. I forgot what it was called. But what I liked about that story was after he premiered the film, John Cassavetes walks up to him and he's like, "Oh, Scorsese, you worked on that film for 2 years?" And he's like, "Yep." It's like, "That was fucking dog shit. Make a better one." And that's it.
That's all I
imagine
needed to hear,
imagine
right?
some director walks up to you and says, "You worked on this for 2 years. This is your debut film." It was fucking dog
Ass.
shit. Do better. Ass. And then he made Mean Streets. This is the type of criticism that I love because I feel like Scorsese, if he didn't take that criticism, he wouldn't have made the classics that he started in the 70s
Yeah.
and went forward. 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s. Dude, this guy fucking hit every decade.
Yeah. Once he got it, man. And he's not just making the same kinds of movies. He's taken massive chances. Films like Passion of the Christ.
Not
or
Passion
sorry,
of the Christ. Passion.
Passion of Last Temptation.
Last Temptation of Christ. And then he also did one with Adam Driver. It was not called that. Oh, what the fuck was it called?
I forget what that one was called too.
But either way, Passion of the
Last Temptation.
Last Temptation.
Yeah, we both have Passion of the Christ on the mind.
Fuck.
Last Temptation, I think, a big chance. Continues to take chances even with Killers of the Flower Moon. I think was some of the hardest subject matter to put into film.
Yeah, absolutely.
The man is in his 80s killing it. Still, he's one of the greatest directors of all time. My personal favorite.
You can't go wrong with him, honestly. And it was Silence that I was thinking of.
Silence. There we go.
That's another one that's very religious and takes a lot of chances coming from Scorsese's other films. David Fincher. I love Fincher.
I mean, yeah,
I love it. Look,
here?
my hottest take with Fincher is that even his newer films like Mank, The Killer, I fucking love still.
Oh, me too.
I mean,
Me too. I had a lot of fun with The Killer.
right? Like we did. We had a
Yeah.
lot of fun with it. So I'm like, I think he's better than Cameron.
I think he is, man. Personally, like
Okay.
I want to go back to his films more than I want to go back to Cameron's. Personally,
Yeah. I
there's
would
just more there. I just personally like him more.
I don't think he's S tier though. I don't know. There's maybe S tier. What do you think? Fuck. Fincher, man. You made Curious Case of Benjamin Button. That's my favorite film from you, man.
That's a hot take.
It is. It is a hot take. Look, I love Seven. I love Fight Club. I love Social Network. But Curious Case of Benjamin Button, that guy, he fucking hit me with that one.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I think I'll put him high A tier. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay, high A tier. One that we talked about on the podcast. We have an episode on him. Brian De Palma. Brian De Palma. I love Brian De Palma, but man, like, I love Scarface. I love Carlito's Way. I love Body Double.
But for all of those,
he's made some stinkers.
there's absolute stinkers.
He's had a hit and a stinker in both the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Like for every Carlito's Way, I'm sorry guys, Snake Eyes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit as well.
And he also like wasn't necessarily able to stand the test of time like
Like a
Scorsese
Spielberg or a
Spielberg,
Scorsese.
Ridley Scott.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I think it's like he was close to being in Coppola's, but Coppola had so many classics when he started
Yeah.
that even when Coppola made like the Megalopolises and stuff like that, De Palma, I can't see him making a Megalopolis, or at least his version of it, because of the track record. I would put him B tier because he's still a great fucking director. I really still stand by him.
Yeah, I mean, considering the list that I put together here with mostly good directors,
I know, man.
maybe I should have put a little bit more diversity into this, but
It's okay.
yeah, I gotta go B tier.
High B for B for Brian. B for Brian.
B for Brian.
Jordan Peele. He's another one that has hits and no misses, but he's
So
only
far.
directed 3.
Yeah, that's the thing
directed
too. So it's
3.
like, where do you put that? Like, I can't put him over De Palma, can I?
Here's what I will say: Get Out is so fucking good.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good that Jordan Peele has yet to make something better than that.
Yeah, and it's gonna be really hard
and
to.
Nope and Us are good films. It's just that they're not Get Out good.
No, I agree. I think we gotta put him.
He's gonna make one that's gonna get higher than B. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel it. But yeah,
he
I
has
agree.
it in him. He's incredible. I think it's just we just need to see more work from him. Like,
Exactly.
In 10 years, we'd probably update this list and change that.
Absolutely. This is just our preferences, our biases. Some films from these directors we like more than other directors'
For sure.
films. So, Paul Thomas Anderson, you're gonna give me this guy, man. Of course, I'm gonna put him S tier.
S.
I'm gonna put him S. I'm gonna put him above Nolan, but under Scorsese. He's got to be sandwiched in there, man. Don't do this to me.
Yeah.
The reason why is because Paul Thomas Anderson, I feel like, still has unique stories that take chances with various things versus like Nolan has the spectacle, but I always like the intimate moments more than the spectacle. if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Not to say Nolan can't do that. He has many times. I just prefer PTA's way of directing. Sam Raimi, that's another fan favorite. I love him. He's great.
I know you like him a lot. I think I like him a little bit less than you. I think he's got some stinkers for sure.
Okay, Oz the Great and Powerful is bad.
Yeah.
And Doctor Strange Multiverse is bad. He's made some bad films. I'm not going to say he hasn't.
Yeah.
But when he's in the horror genre, one of the most unique filmmakers out there.
Very unique.
I would throw him around A tier, but if you're going to put him in B, then I'm not going to kill you for it.
You think over Brian De Palma though?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Look, I know that's comic book talk, but there's a reason. It's because Sam Raimi stood out from it. It's like Nolan.
No,
with
I
Batman.
know. You know,
Yeah.
you're preaching to the choir about
Okay,
Spider-Man.
I'm just
bro. Like,
saying. I'm just saying.
you're preaching to the choir about Spider-Man. Like what he's done, I think is just incredible with Spider-Man.
Mhm.
And I get it, like his his horror stuff is cool too.
Evil Dead 2.
Evil Dead is good, but man, like De Palma has hits, bro.
I know he's had hits. I know, but Evil Dead 2.
Palma's got like I don't think Evil Dead is on the level of some of De Palma's hits.
I don't think the first Evil Dead is on the same level as Scarface or Carlitos. I completely agree.
or even Blowout.
Or even Blowout. But Evil Dead 2 and Spider-Man 2, absolutely. I think they're on par with Blowout. I think
Spider-Man 2 for sure is.
Come
yes.
on,
No,
yeah.
Spider-Man 2 for sure is.
And Evil Dead 2 has that same energy in terms of the sequel of being like, oh, way better than the original, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And taking on so many chances and making it iconic, just like a Blowout, just like a Scarface, just like a Carlitos Way. So it's a little head-to-head. If you want, I could put him under De Palma, but above Jordan Peele.
Yeah, that's where I think I like him, man.
All right. I would have put A, but that's just me.
Fair enough.
Okay, probably our most controversial filmmaker in terms of quality on this list is M. Night Shyamalan. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Look, I like M. Night for the swings that he takes.
Yeah.
He tries to make an interesting film every at. He tries to hit a home run every at bat.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Yeah.
what M. Night tries to do. He tries to go for the feeling that we got when we watched Sixth Sense.
Oh, dude.
He tries that every single time.
Sixth Sense, Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Those are his two films that I look at them and I'm just like, damn, man, like you could make 5 Last Airbender movies and I'll still be like, my dumbass will still be like, but he made Sixth Sense.
And like, look, a lot of his other stuff is mixed.
Yes.
Sometimes mid. But I don't think it's terrible. I liked Knock at the Cabin.
That was good.
Split is okay.
I honestly think Split is his best film he's made, like in the last 10 years.
There's
dude.
a lot of good stuff with Split.
Yeah.
I actually might have liked Knock at the Cabin a little bit more than Split.
Really?
That
That's a
might
hot
be a
take.
hot take, but that's a personal choice. I did enjoy Split. My point is, he knows what a good film is. He's capable of making a good film,
Yeah.
and he has made a few. And he's a working director, man.
I fully agree with that. He's been directing consistently because he had a little bit of a break during After Earth. That was a dog shit movie. I cannot. The terrible film, probably Will Smith's worst film, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
After Earth. So it kind of took a little break. Then he did The Visit. Then he did Split. And ever since then, he's been directing a movie every 2 to
I
3
forgot
years.
he did After.
No, dude, that's what I mean, man.
That was his.
Do you want to know the bad films, man? He did Lady in the Water. He did After Earth. He did Last Airbender. He did The Happening, dude. He did The Happening.
Damn, I guess I kind of glossed over a lot of the stinkers and how bad they kind of really were.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I
So
love
it's-
Sixth Sense. I love Unbreakable, but okay, I saw Trap. I know there's a lot of fans of Trap out there. Josh Hartnett, I get it.
There is fans of Trap out there, yeah.
It was too stupid for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'm a stupid guy, all right? And it was too stupid for me, all right? I do think Josh Hartnett and M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, they're having fun with it. I don't think she's a great actress, but she knows that it's a corny movie, so she's
Right.
playing it off, in my opinion at least. I don't think it's like anything Oscar-worthy, obviously, but yeah, I wasn't a fan of Trap. I think it's very mixed. I put him high C, low
Yeah,
B.
I think he's going to be high C for sure.
Sorry, M. Night.
Sorry, M. Night, but this is a list of great directors, so I feel like that skews the tiers a little bit.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of directors, I think M Night is a B tier director.
Bro, if he made something closer to Sixth Sense quality, we would have put him at B.
Yeah, I genuinely do think in the grand scheme of all directors, he stands out as
Yes.
One of the better ones.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. But I think with this list of all, established quality directors,
I agree.
in comparison to these other guys, he's a C tier director.
I agree.
And
Sorry,
that's-
I'm right. Next one on our list is Robert Zemeckis. He's kind of like, I'm gonna have similar arguments that I did with M Night, where I'm just like, he's
You
made
just
some.
saw his last movie.
Here was bad. I'm sorry, guys. Here was bad. The concept was beautiful, and it was executed poorly, in my opinion. And he also did the Pinocchio remake, which was dog shit. Like, I think his last film that I liked was fucking Flight, dude, with Denzel.
Oh, I love that movie.
It's
yeah.
so good, but that came out like 13 years ago.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's like he has hits. He has the name.
I will say his best run was the 80s. He had Romance in the Stone. He had Back to the Future. He had Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And then he had Back to the Future Part 2 and 3.
Yeah,
I was like, dude. And then he had Forrest Gump.
and then he had
Forrest Gump's so fucking
after
good.
That was the dessert to the 80s.
Right, man?
Yeah.
And even, look, he had some duds in the 90s, don't get me wrong, but he also made Castaway. Castaway was another good one. Like, I would say he's like,
It's hard to rank directors, man, because the amount of films they have all differs, and
yeah. I think he has a lot of energy similar to Fincher and Cameron, where it's like he loved that VFX. He's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do motion capture, and it's like that response was very mixed, and
Yeah.
it still is mixed. It's very controversial with like Beowulf, Polar Express, Christmas Carol, and it's like I like that he's taking those chances though with the VFX because that's where the movie Here comes from,
Yeah.
where it's taking a very bold decision of having it be a wide shot the entire movie. A lot of directors don't take chances like that, and I appreciate that. Even when it misses so badly, there's still some passion in him. You know, for every shitty Pinocchio live action remake he does, there's that concept. I'd put him, I'd side him with De Palma at least. I'd put him high, a little bit higher than De Palma, or lower than De Palma.
man, he has the hits to match up with De Palma, and probably even has more.
I can't look. I'm sorry. Back to the Future is better than any De Palma film I've seen.
That's crazy,
currently.
bro.
Yeah, it is.
That's insane.
It's so. I'm sorry.
I don't
sorry.
like Back to the Future as much as you.
I'm sorry, man. It's
I
so fucking
understand
good.
it, but I don't love it that much.
I'm sorry. I just do.
Okay,
Would I put him above? Yeah, I think I would.
put him there.
All the
He's got the filmography, man. I get it.
I'm just saying. Way more optimistic in his view of film. Obviously.
Yeah, and I know you like that.
I
You
like the
the
optimism.
I know that you like the megalopolis optimism. I understand.
Zemeckis hasn't made his Megalopolis yet. Don't
Yeah.
worry. He will at some point. Robert Eggers, we just saw Nosferatu, guys. All right.
Just on Nosferatu.
He's not made a bad film. You could say one of the 4 films he's made is his weakest, but when you say that, it's not bad. It's
Nope.
not mid. It's still stronger than a lot of people's strong hits.
You're right.
Let's be honest with ourselves. I think he should be sitting closer to like Greta Gerwig, Cameron, Fincher.
I think you got to put him ahead of Greta.
Yeah. But not Cameron.
Not Cameron though.
Not
But see,
Cameron.
that's just like an
Why
experience.
is
thing,
that?
right?
Is it the experience? Because Cameron does have more experience than Robert Eggers, obviously. He was directing before he was born.
Exactly.
So there's that advantage. I kind of agree with you though. But I do think that
this is what makes this tricky.
similar to a lot of these directors on this list, he's putting a lot of research down into his work, and that's important. That's really fucking important. It's like Michael Mann with his research. Like I think he's up there with Michael Mann as he keeps making more movies.
I think he's going to be, when it's all said and done, an absolute S tier director.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. I think he has potential to be one of the greatest ever.
I fully agree.
Like seriously though,
Yeah.
the attention to detail, just a master of genre, and still being so young, but making movies like an absolute veteran and a student of film and all that. Like, I want to see him step out of the genre that he's kind of done.
I think he will.
I want to see him do something that takes place in modern times and see what that looks like.
Absolutely.
I want to see I'll see all of his films for the rest of the time that he makes film. Like
Same. I fully
next to
agree.
James for now, right?
Yeah, I would say right here is a perfect spot. Ridley Scott, we just talked about Gladiator 2.
Some
and
stinkers in there in that filmography too, man. And
the classics though he has. I'm sorry. Yeah, Alien, Blade Runner.
And as a person, I think he's kind of an asshole too.
He's old.
He's an old grumpy
he's an
asshole
old
at the
grumpy
minute,
man.
which I think, which I don't love.
He's got those funny moments though. It's like there's just studios A26, A40,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I don't want to make a movie for that.
I hear he's kind of tough to work with these days.
Yeah.
and people talk about him being lazy on set and just setting up like 12 fucking cameras and being like, all right, that's it, we got it.
If I'm like 87 years old,
You blame the guys.
yeah,
I think he's still doing incredible stuff, man. Like he is.
his hits are like really, really good. He has a lot of moments where dude, Thelma and Louise too, man. Like
Yeah.
he directed that movie. I'm thinking like, fuck,
The hits are strong, bro. Like the hits are strong.
Gladiator, but also I don't think The Martian. Like a lot of people praise The Martian. I don't think that was like his best of the best.
No, it's a good movie.
You
It's
know what I
above
mean?
average movie.
Above
but-
average movie. I feel like Ridley Scott's energy, his has changed. Obviously due to age.
Yeah,
I
big time.
don't think it hits as hard now as
No.
it did 25 years ago, 30 years ago. Because you see that type of Ridley Scott, you're like, oh fuck, man. He's like, even if it doesn't hit as well, it still feels energetic, you know.
Yeah.
So I'd probably put him in B tier. But where in B tier? Oh boy, we're gonna have to.
This is such a tricky list.
This is a
bro.
tricky list. I do think he's better than Raimi, Jordan Peele. Is he better than De Palma though? I fucking love Alien. I fucking love Alien. I
Yeah,
fucking
he's
love.
got
And I.
the more
does he-
recognizable.
Oh man, my love for Back to the Future and Who Framed Roger Rabbit is straining me for putting him.
But you know he kind of deserves it.
Oh, I think he kind of deserves it.
Yeah, you know he kind of deserves
Fuck.
to lead B tier there.
This is a hot take. People are gonna look at this and be like, "We're gonna kill you guys."
Yeah.
Next one, Denis Villeneuve. I know you're looking at me like, what are you gonna say? Look, I'm not a fan of Dune, but also, this guy made the better Blade Runner film. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. He did.
There
He
you
did.
go.
He made Arrival.
And he made Arrival, which I love Arrival.
He made Sicario. Sicario's really
Sicario.
fucking good too. Oh, you know what? Even though I wasn't a fan of the Dune films, I feel,
Still understand the cinematic achievement that it is.
yeah. Why the fuck Timothy Chalamet though? Why the fuck did they get that guy? Yeah, that's why we didn't review Bob Dylan biopic or whatever the fuck that was. We're done with those biopics, man.
Yeah, the music biopics are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Yeah, sorry, little rant. I put him above Nolan. I put him above Nolan.
Oh, that's nuts, bro. That's nuts, bro.
You want to know why? Because Arrival was what I wanted out of Interstellar.
I like Interstellar more.
Stupid.
I like Interstellar more than
Christian,
Arrival.
turn off the cameras. We're gonna have to box.
Cut the camera.
Cut the camera.
bro.
Cut the camera. Okay, let's find a middle ground. Let's find a middle ground for this. Because I said above Nolan. Where would you put Denis Villeneuve? And this is coming from me. I gave Dune like.
Brother, I like Fincher more. This is where everything falls apart. ladies and
Fincher. All right, I won't put him above Nolan, but I will put him above Fincher, dude.
Yeah, okay.
I'll put him.
That's
above.
that's our compromise there.
That's our compromise. Jesus fucking Christ. Kubrick, what do you? You're not gonna throw a hot take at Kubrick, are you, motherfucker?
Yo. Look, I am.
Oh goddamn.
Where are you gonna put him?
I was gonna put him fucking.
Because you're way more of a Kubrick guy than me.
Yeah, I'll put him above Scorsese, dude.
Fuck no.
He's the best director in this list. Are you what?
Fuck no.
What do you? Okay, explain yourself in under a minute, because that's how much time I'm looking at it.
I can't. I can't. So I'm gonna say, ain't no way.
Ain't no way. Wow. Wow.
Ain't no way.
Kubrick has a film for everyone, and you know that.
a film for everyone. Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
You fucking.
You don't think
know-
Scorsese has a film for everyone? Maybe not.
Maybe not. I don't
Maybe
know.
not.
I don't know. I love Scorsese though. I fucking love him. But Kubrick is like, he's what Scorsese looked at and was just like, man, this guy's good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, dude. If like, it's kind of like Kurosawa. If Kurosawa was on this list, dude, I'd immediately be like, okay, shut up. S tier for him automatically.
Yeah. I because of their impact on film.
Yeah. You're going for interest, like enjoyability of what you saw
Of
from
like,
Kubrick.
yeah, like,
Okay.
I'm going more filmography and what I personally like. You know,
Okay, that's fair.
Kubrick, I understand what he did. He's probably the most important director for film on this list.
Yeah, I would agree on that. Absolutely. Where would you fall if you put him in A tier, man? I'm gonna question my existence.
No, he's S. Of
Okay,
course he's
but
S.
where in S?
I put him next to Marty. Next to Marty.
Next to Marty. All right.
And I know that hurts you. I know that hurts you.
Look, Kubrick didn't make Goodfellas. He didn't make Goodfellas. He made 2001: A Space Odyssey. So I guess that doesn't mean.
No, it means a lot. It means a lot. I love that film. I love The Shining.
I love The Shining too.
I
Okay.
don't love Barry Lyndon.
Wow.
I don't.
Okay. Eyes Wide Shut? No love for Eyes Wide Shut.
I don't think it's a masterpiece.
Okay, on our list, Spike Lee. We'll make a part 2. Don't worry, guys. Spike Lee, I think he's fucking amazing. Truly, his generation, he stood out so much during that era.
Yeah.
I would say so.
But also, I think he has some bad movies.
Old
and
Boy
makes-
remake sucks ass. Yeah,
And makes some weird choices
Yeah.
even in his good ones.
I agree. But I think when he started out, it really showed.
We're
his
going to need a few more.
Yeah, a few more. The 3 directors, okay? But even recently, like BlacKkKlansman's fucking good.
Yeah, I actually saw that like last year, in 2024 for the first time, and I enjoyed it.
And that's like, you compare that film to Malcolm X and Do the Right Thing. It might not be better, but you can still feel that energy that he's still got,
yeah,
He's,
I agree. His highs are high.
I would say do not put him B. Put him in A at least. Put him in A.
He's better than Ridley Scott, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Don't say that. Don't give me that. I would say so. I
Okay,
think.
so where you got to put him next to who?
Oh, now you're giving me that option. Okay, well.
Next to who?
Well, he's better than. I think he has more of an impact than Greta Gerwig and Robert Eggers, obviously, because he's a
Yeah.
much older, experienced
This
filmmaker.
is the thing with
I put him next to.
Sure.
Okay.
I like it.
Sofia Coppola. I love the fact that you put her versus Francis. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I put her because like I did kind of think towards the end of this, like I got too many good directors. Like
Yeah.
Francis, everybody knows how we feel about Francis.
Exactly.
We've talked about him,
But we haven't talked too much about Sophia aside
Yeah.
from fucking Priscilla.
Yeah, exactly. Which we reviewed and
I'm
had mixed feelings on.
personally, hot take for me, I'm not a fan of the movies, but I'm a fan of the style and how unique it is.
Yeah, she has a style.
Very experimental.
She has a style that I really enjoy. I saw Lost in Translation. I really like that film.
Yeah.
I know it's a bit controversial, but I really like it. I think she has something to say as a director.
Mm-hmm.
She took parts from her dad and made it her own.
Yeah.
And I think she's one of the most interesting directors,
I
female directors working today for sure.
absolutely agree. I think there's just some directors for me that I just don't vibe with, but I understand the
Yeah.
impact and the style. It's like Lynch. I've seen David Lynch, and I'm going to be honest, I haven't found a Lynch film that I loved.
Yeah.
And I haven't
Yeah.
found a Sofia Coppola film that I've loved, but also
Yeah.
I cannot say that she's a bad filmmaker. I can't. Like,
No.
there's so much that
she-
she's done.
But so like I'm thinking like
Where are you going to put her?
M. Night has more hits than her.
M. Night has more hits than her.
No?
Sofia Coppola has never made After Earth. Sofia Coppola has never made The Happening. Are you fucking kidding? She's never made a dog
Never
shit
made
movie.
a dog shit movie.
That's what I mean. Do not put her.
She's never made a movie as good as Sixth
I'm not a fan of her. Oh, she hasn't made a film as good as Sixth Sense. I agree with that. I agree with that.
This is why this tier list is the hardest one we've done so far.
You know what? I'll put him
In this list,
I'll put him above. I'll put her above Sam Raimi under De Palma. Is that fair?
Yeah,
Okay,
I like it there.
I think so. I know where it is.
I like it there.
And the last, but certainly not least, the Kino guy. Kirsten's gonna kill us. I don't care. Quentin Tarantino, the fucking guy, probably the biggest mouth out of everyone in this list.
Yeah. But
I love his
do we have to
films.
box here? Because
Where are you
we're-
putting him? If you're
it's-
putting him
it's-
S tier, then I'm gonna be a little. You're putting him above Denis Villeneuve.
yeah, brother.
I'm sorry, I'm leaning
You
this
want to
in.
talk? You want to talk? You want to talk filmographies, brother?
Denis Villeneuve.
This is the-
Denis Villeneuve has a better
wanna
filmography than
talk-
Tarantino.
No
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
bro. No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Oh, are you fucking serious? Oh my god, I love it.
Tarantino hasn't made a bad film.
Neither has Denis Villeneuve.
Bro, you didn't even like Dune.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Bro.
Fuck, you're right. Damn, he's using my words against me. What is this, internet trolls? God damn it.
There's no way that Tarantino, bro. You don't even. We have Nolan S tier. You don't like
Yeah.
some Nolan films.
That's true. Damn it. Did we fuck this up? Man, I needed more to drink, man. What the fuck? Okay, you know what? Damn, you're throwing my words against me. All right.
I put him next to Kubrick.
He's better than PTA? PTA, man. That shit hurt me.
I know you.
That shit hurt me when you said that.
I know you like PTA, but I feel like
He's one of my favorite filmmakers. He's man, I put him as above Tarantino and Nolan. You're gonna put Tarantino with Kubrick and Scorsese as the top 3 directors in this list.
it's hard, eh?
I
I think we can compromise and put him between PTA and Nolan.
I can do that.
But the fact that you were not going to put him S tier,
No,
brother.
no. If we were gonna put him S tier, like we had to talk about Denis Villeneuve again, but we don't have 20 more minutes to talk about it. I'm just saying.
This is the
I'm
most
just saying.
chaotic ending to any of our episodes.
This is what happens when we talk about director. Actors, we were like, you know what? We all agree. We're very nice to the actors and stuff. Directors, like, I will fucking murder you if you do not put this motherfucker on this list.
Yeah, and I definitely see that with this list. We got to do a part 2.
Oh, we have to.
No doubt, a part 2 will come soon. With a fresh batch of directors, I think we could even do a part 3 and 4.
Oh, this energy, man. I
I
fucking
love it.
this.
I
energy.
love it. This is one of my favorite episodes yet. We'll wrap it up there. Christian's ready to box us. We got to box him after this too. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe to your boys. It means the world to us. Let us know where we fucked up in this list.
We fucked up somewhere.
Definitely. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Brush your hair.
Peace.